This Coinbase blockchain base is exploding. In fact, Coinbase's Ethereum L2 base is seeing incredible growth into 2025. Jesse Pollock, head of Base, explains.
There's now more than $12 billion secured by Base. We grew developers more than 4x this year. The number of transactions this year happening every single day grew 22x. DEX volume on Base this year grew from 66 million per day at the beginning of the year to more than 2 billion every single day. That's 31x in a single year.
So with undeniable metrics like this, if you're looking for altcoins with incredible potential, look at chains like this. Because one, Coinbase, the exchange, is funneling their users into their wallet, onboarding them onto their blockchain. I think this will continue and get bigger in 2025. And two, Base doesn't have an altcoin associated with it. It's a blockchain without a coin, meaning the quality projects on Base will reap the immediate benefits. We've partnered up today with a project called BasedTurbo, so I can share with you exactly what makes them a hidden gem of the Base ecosystem. Now, it's very new, and while today's video has nothing to do with forward projecting price, I am not a financial advisor, nor can I see the future, and any meme coin theoretically can go to zero at any time, meaning investing comes with incredible risk. But let me share with you some things that make BasedTurbo fundamentally different, and a meme coin to watch on the Coinbase Base chain. As they describe themselves, BasedTurbo token began as a bold experiment in cryptocurrency creation. Inspired by the power of artificial intelligence, the project's creator turned to GPT-4 with a simple challenge: create the next great meme coin, starting with a budget of just $69. And while BasedTurbo is a derivative project per se, meaning sort of based off of the OG Turbo, which is hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap, BasedTurbo, much newer. But listen to just 60 seconds of the project founder on a recent Spaces explaining the creation of BasedTurbo.
What happened? Why did we start BasedTurbo? Obviously we have the mainnet counterpart. The mainnet counterpart running on Ethereum there is always going to be the OG. They're running up at around 600-700 million at the moment. And we saw an opportunity because you get these sort of base chain counterparts. You get strong narratives that get deployed on other chains. We've seen that happen with Based Pepe. Based Pepe, I think it ran to an all-time high of around 180 million. We got together as a team about two and a half weeks ago, and we thought, you know what? We could do a BasedTurbo. It hasn't been done in the space yet. This would give users, holders, investors a kind of second opportunity. And let's do it on Base. Let's do it on the builders chain. That's getting a lot of support, lower transaction fees. There's a lot of technical aspects that really encouraged us to deploy on Base chain. But really, we're just paying homage to our mainnet counterpart. Where we thought we can deploy this with sophistication, with skill, get it out the gate with tokenomics that allow the project to be successful and hit all of those milestones going forward.
So BasedTurbo is a derivative of the original Turbo. Of course, this one a lot newer, this one harnessing the power of Base. To me, it's really interesting that they did highlight the proof of concept of what happened with Based Pepe. Based Pepe being a derivative of the original Pepe.
I mean, to me, it was a winning formula from the get-go because from my perspective anyway, we already had Base Pepe that was running very hard. I think it hit an all-time high of 170 million, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just clear that the AAA meme derivatives were, they accepted, the market has accepted them. So when Turbo came around, my first thought was, okay, I can't believe nobody's done Turbo.
And are they implementing? Because that's ultimately the biggest question. Well, in their first less than 2-ish weeks of existence, they have gotten the green light from 5 different centralized exchanges. Most notable that just happened is Gate.io. It's official. BasedTurbo has been listed on Gate.io through their free Pilot Zone program, also a partnership with Zebek cards. Turbo on Base is coming to the Zebek Silver card. BasedTurbo, which is The homage to Mainnet Turbo, the counterpart on Base, is the latest token joining the Zebek Silver card. And what this means to you, next week, you'll be able to load up your card with Turbo and spend it anywhere MasterCard is accepted. Love to see the implementation. And one other interesting thing I found is they do really seem to be focusing on adding utility to the lore, to not just lore, not just narrative, but utility on top of it.
Ultimately, we're on Base, builder's chain. We need utility. We know that the meme can't survive on its own. We need utility. We got great connections in the space. We don't have to, go and find out who callers are and how to contact them, contact their reps to get access to them. We have all that. We actually have a very large development studio, and one of the team members actually operates that. They're based over in Eastern Europe, but we are going to be bringing utility to this, and I think it's going to come a lot quicker.
Some people speculate that Brett, for example, one of the reasons Brett, which is one of the most popular, biggest meme coins on Base, has not been listed on Coinbase yet, or other bigger centralized exchanges. Some people say that that's because they really value projects with utility. The news on that today is this: it's a game. Get ready for an exhilarating ride with what we're building on Base. Check out this exclusive sneak peek, actual screenshot of our groundbreaking project. Turbo on Base is introducing tiered token prizes for the top racers, and trust us, it's going to be an absolute blast. In just 7 days, they secured partnerships with 5 centralized exchanges and rolled out a fully functional utility. All we have right now is the screenshots. Would you play something like this for tiered prizes if you win? The leadership on the recent spaces explains more.
We're probably going to combine it with a couple of utilities, but the first one out the gate is going to be in the gaming sector. Obviously, Turbo being Turbo and the essence thereof, the meaning of the word. We're going to really go to sort of car racing, kart racing. We actually have some previews of the track already made. This is under development currently. So we're throwing down. We're going straight to the top. We're going to drop an awesome gaming utility where people can, essentially win tokens, stake tokens, win tokens, winner takes all, fastest laps, that kind of thing. Awesome graphics. It's going to be top tier stuff. We're also combining with some IRL, real life assets as well, where you can actually use your tokens in real life as well. Don't want to give away too much on that, but we're tech people. I'm a tech person. I want to see the way that we can integrate this token and actually give it utility beyond gaming.
Give me your honest take on BasedTurbo down below. For me, I can't wait to play the game, but as the fundamentals of the Base Ethereum L2 Base ecosystem continues to increase into next year, into the year after that, as Coinbase continues to funnel their users into their blockchain, it'll be interesting to see the coins that thrive. I will keep you updated. Like always, see you tomorrow.